Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is, how does my ex know I'm working on myself? Now, this is video number 138. If you have a question you'd like me to consider featuring on the channel, please write it in a comment below. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, just visit my website, thelovechat.net/coaching. Now then, how does my ex know I'm working on myself if I'm in no contact? Look, I realize everybody comes here because they want the best chance of getting their ex back. And I'm equally aware that sometimes most of the personal work that you're going to do, at least towards the beginning of a breakup, is far more for your ex than it is for you. I get that. And I'm aware that this is a process, right? So maybe at first, yeah, you're going to the gym to get a better body so that your ex will want you back more, right? Or maybe you'll be doing no contact, not really to get over the problem, but to get your ex back. I'm aware of that. And I'm aware that over time, it does turn into something more intrinsic. And it will take time, and it will take effort, and take self-love, and take you seeing proof of your own healing to get to that point. But across all of this, there's this deep worry that, yes, this healing is for me now, but part of me also very much wants my ex back. How does my ex know I'm healing and I'm doing better and I'm addressing the problems that caused the breakup, at least my half of the problems? How do they know? I can't reach out and tell them because then I break no contact. And to this, I answer several things. The first of which is that the change is apparent in the fact you are not begging and chasing and pleading. No contact is the very answer to the question. They're expecting you to chase and to want them back and to try and convince them that being with you is what's best for both of you. And because you're not doing that, it makes them very confused. Like, wait, what? Shouldn't you want me back? Why aren't you chasing me? They're expecting to get that ego boost, that validation, the sense of importance, whatever you want to call it, and you're not supplying them with it, leading them to believe that something else is going on in your life. If they break up with you and you gracefully bow out, that's change. It's immediate change. It's obvious and instant. Remember, you've been with this person for months, maybe years, maybe even decades, and they know what your behaviors are like. And so now you're challenging the idea that they know what you're going to do next, and that startles them. So that's the very first thing you can do that shows them that change is coming and change is apparent. Now, for those of you who are worried that they didn't start no contact right away, I'm going to be doing a video on that as well. The next thing, and for many of you, you've met your partner on a dating app, and so you might not have this, but it won't really matter too much, is mutual friends and social media. Places that they learn information about you. It could be that they heard that you're doing really well through a friend, and the friend might even oversell it a bit. Hey, oh man, I saw them, they lost so much weight, I can't believe them, it's like a totally different person. That's going to raise your ex's eyebrow, make them wonder what's happening. At first, they might think, oh wow, they're really taking the breakup hard, they went and lost all this weight. But if you pair that with the fact that they haven't reached out, and pair it further still with the fact that your ex is not a mind reader, and your ex does not know what you're doing, and that your ex is probably anxious, again, they're going to build themselves the worst case. I wish it weren't true, but it very much is. Human beings tend to negatively think about the future. We usually are more worried or anxious about what will happen rather than positive and optimistic. It's a change in mentality, and that's one of the things that we really strive for here on the Love Chat. But your ex probably is thinking negatively too, after they get past that sense of freedom and relief that we talked about. The negatives of being single will usually set in soon after. Give it time, give it space. And the last thing that I want to mention is that the whole idea of the self-love and self-work was never for them. It was always for you. And being able to say, fine, my ex might not learn of me focusing on myself, but that's okay. Being able to say that to yourself and truly believe it and mean it means that you are destroying the pedestal that you put them on, and you are beginning to reclaim yourself. And the ironic thing about it is that's exactly how you attract somebody, is by not placing them on that high pedestal where you can never reach them. And that you must be a horrible person because they left you and they're this great person and you're this low quality person. It's not real. None of it's real. It's all just a story we tell ourselves. I bet you that if you were still in that relationship and you were focusing on yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, the relationship would still be going on. Can I say that with complete certainty? No, because every situation is different and there's many different themes. But more often than not, I'm willing to bet that I'd be right. And the point is that we make our partner our happiness. We can't control our partner. Therefore, we can't control our happiness. I'm like a broken record with this stuff because it really is what we need to do. We focus on ourselves, we love ourselves, and before we worry about a relationship with anybody, we first worry about a relationship with ourselves. That's all I have for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my book, just visit my Patreon. Patreon.com/thelovechat. Until next time.